gotta hand it to him. You just gotta give it to him, bro. He capitalizing on that shit. As he should.
Oh, he really, bro. Wow.
He's like, come down, Onyx. Send the Swindler.
He's back
again.
take our pictures. Why is he doing this? You gotta come down here and see it. You won't find out at home.
Yo.
Usually we throw money on the bitches, but today the bitches throw money on us.
Right, real shit. Crazy. Like, oh, shit.
Yo, it's on the Sidelines, Foolin. We
Yes,
back
sir.
again with another pod. It's your boy Don Shifts
Drizzy Dre Marley.
and my man the BLK Swindler. Yeah, who that? Who that? Wait.
I don't think that's what. No.
Oh, my
But I
bad.
can't use 10K, you know what I'm saying? I do got enemies, let me know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kel, though, you know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah, but best believe the Tender Swindler is back. You already know he is here again. He said 20K for a club appearance. You high? What you talking about? 20K for the walkthrough. You high?
Sir.
Bring that.
All of it in cash.
No Cash App. No Venmo, none of that. Straight up
cash.
paper. Straight up paper. That's how we coming.
But really though, man, how was y'all week?
Man, yeah, I had a good week, man. You know, my Pop turned 86
Oh,
on Wednesday.
big
Shout out to
numbers,
Pop,
bro.
he out here, man. So,
Ooh.
yeah, you know, I just
More life, yeah.
more life is
Yeah.
always a great thing. So he got
sure.
86 of them, man. So I took him out to breakfast, chopping them up with him, you know, got
Right.
some games. So that was cool. Like, did that on Wednesday and shit.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Week was kind of rough. But you know how we do, you know what I'm saying?
here.
We go do what we gotta do, we get through it. It is what it is. I'm still here, that's all that matters, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
See?
Yeah, you know, I was pretty much working. You know, I work from home, so working on the pod and then playing this new game I got. It's called Elden Ring.
Okay.
I'll be in here geeking,
Listen, that shit
dying
look complicated.
1,000 times. Listen, if y'all want to play a hard game, go play that joint. That joint had you like, yo, I'm about to rage quit. You talking about rage quit? No. If you like games that really make you think, go hop on that.
That's on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, that's on the PlayStation
Sure,
5, the
that in.
Xbox, Steam. You can get it on all those consoles. Yeah, and shout out Bees Consulting once again. You already know they've been around. They doing their thing. Go check
Appreciate
them out.
y'all.
Type the name in Google. It's your best friend. So shout out Bees Consulting, our sponsors.
Most definitely. We got the Gmail up and running. I mean, we got some traffic through there in the past week, but you know, we looking to interact with y'all more. Like we gonna do this every week. I need to see some emails. Hop in our DM. Like,
Hop on there.
So
Yes,
for
sir.
y'all
We
that
already
didn't
got
know,
some. We got people sending them. You want to hear your question?
Listen.
We talking about it.
do it soon before the email get filled up, and I ain't gonna be able to reply back to y'all.
Don't see yours on there. Don't be doing that.
But listen, if y'all don't know what the Gmail is, it's the number 2 FoolinCrew@gmail.com. All right.
Fool.
Hit us up, get with us. And also, if you reposting, our content, you fucking with the content, hashtag OTS Foolin. That's how we moving with the content for right now. So, yeah, get with us.
Now we're moving on along in the pod, and we're gonna start with our first topic, and it's something that's been really grinding my gears. I don't. Real shit.
Tell them about it.
Real shit. Like,
What you
I
got for me?
really hate when black men get degraded, their character gets degraded, like the Megan Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. Even though, like the facts come out kind of crazy on both sides, but if you lying in the courtroom about somebody shooting you and it come out it's not even that, like it's a whole nother situation. Like, and then you getting public publicity, you getting sentiment ads and sentiment sponsorships and all this stuff, because now you publicly being abused by a man, and that gets a lot of public media attention, bro.
No.
And I feel like she used that partly, and I don't like that shit, bro. That's not cool, bro. That man ain't shoot you.
Yeah, if it is, you know, that it didn't happen that way, like he didn't pull the trigger or nothing like that, it's definitely kind of defamation of character for him, because he's basically losing, you know, fans and followers.
He lost
people
sponsorships.
that,
All that.
He was boycotting his album.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so
Like, damn.
It got real serious, and like to what Kel's saying, like a lot of this is playing out on social media. You see, like the court of public opinion is social media now. So when people hearing about it, her fans or people that not her fans, whatever, everybody's having an emotional reaction to it. Like, you know what I mean? Because the story is black rapper shoots black female rapper, and she's the top rapper in the game.
And until it's all settled and done with in the courts, we will never know what honestly really happened. But at the same time, it's like when it first happened, my thing was you gotta have a soft spot for her, because it's like, okay, if this happened, you got shot still at the end of the day.
Right. You do.
The question is who actually did it.
Who did it? You do.
That was never answered.
Yeah, it's not an answer.
That's facts though.
Allegedly, her friend shot the gun. Allegedly, I don't know the facts, but that's all I see on Instagram. Academics and them had the whole story all taped up.
But even like before that, like it was holes in the story. Like she was
saying
saying what
in the
happened.
story, bro.
And I'm not saying she was lying, whatever. Her team put the story out there, but it was holes in the events that led up to her actually getting shot. And that never really was cleared up. She said, nigga, you shot me. You know what you did. And everybody just kind of went with it. You know, Tory didn't really say too much because it was still an ongoing case. But like you saying, today or recently, it just came out that he actually didn't pull the trigger at all. So, you know, that's a small story of like on a large scale how black men character can be trashed like in a second,
immediately,
especially with social media.
Yeah, as the black man, if you look at it, and this is just an opinion, people may think otherwise, but I feel like black men are automatically when situations happen like this, rather it's something else. It ain't gotta be some male shooting a female or something. When a situation happens like this and a black man is involved, that black man is already put at the bottom of the situation from the start. There's no, maybe this did not happen that way, or maybe a black man actually was the positive person in this whole situation. They see a black person and a black male especially, and it's already like, yo, what did he do?
Bro, it's the animal personification. It's like you walk in the house and you see everything messed up. Where you look at the dog. So what they look, that's how they view it. You look at the darkest complexion. That's how they view it. That's bad.
But that goes for our sisters too. Like our black queens is also, they go through this too in different aspects. You know, even when it comes to like getting a job or, you know, certain things, like people want to not hire you maybe for who you are and what you accomplish. Some people will want to hire them because, oh, she's beautiful, she's this, that, and the third.
That's a lot of,
and that plays a lot of factors. But some women are not always comfortable with being looked at 24/7 at a job, or somebody always eyeing them, looking at them all crazy. Like,
that's when you get the sexual harassment calls and whatnot.
Yeah, that definitely leads to a different like topic on the story. But it's like, women have to deal with being constantly like objectified like during the day. That's something we don't even gotta think about. You know, us being who we are. So that's definitely a lengthy topic that we could get into now, or we can come back to it at some point in a different episode. But that's just kind of what it is. We get the short end of the stick, you know, being who we are as people. But you know,
and what we saying all this for is because we trying to get y'all to understand that on both sides, male or female, you gotta stop using your situation and creating more drama with it and using it to get publicity, to get money, to stop scheming.
Do anything
Stop
for clout.
scheming, yo.
Cut it out.
Stop
Yeah,
doing
definitely.
anything to get your name up there. Stop. Be real. Stop lying. Stop. Just tell the truth about what happened in the situation. I know it's embarrassing. It sounded embarrassing, but y'all gotta like. And that goes for everybody. Like, just stop scheming.
And also for the people on the outside looking in at situations, people got to learn how to stop being so judgmental as soon as they hear something. Everything you hear is not 100% true.
Bro.
Yeah.
Because when you go into
That's a fact.
somebody, you don't know what happens behind somebody's closed doors. You never know. And that goes
Exactly.
with their friends.
Facts.
And they boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, they grandma, they family. You don't know what they do and how they communicate with each other. So you don't know what's going on.
And yeah, I think what we saying is like gratitude. Like give people the space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody's going through their own individual situation. You don't know what somebody's going through. So you gotta go into situations thinking that somebody's already is bringing whatever they're going through with them. You know what I mean? So I think that's what we all saying at the end of the day. People as human beings, like, you feel me?
So you do you believe there is such a thing as a platonic relationship?
Yeah.
When between men and women, when you're in like a relationship yourself,
I believe it can be.
Can you,
All right. So I'm gonna just speak from a perspective of a relationship. I feel like it can be, but I feel like it requires a high level of communication with the person you're in a relationship with. Like, for example,
you
like,
think she gotta be intertwined?
No.
Do you think
I'm
your
just
friend,
no.
You think whoever you with gotta be intertwined in this relationship?
No, not
in
necessarily.
this platonic relationship that you have with this other person?
No, I'm just saying and explaining like, hey, this is my friend. She is a female. Like, and explaining that this is nothing more than what I'm saying it is, and being upfront about that. Like, they don't necessarily got to be involved. You know what I mean? If we all hang out together and they, you know, feel like they cool with each other, want to do that, that's cool. But I don't leave with just being like, oh, come hang out. You know what I mean? But I tell you what it is.
Right. God tell them what it is.
Right.
Always tell them what it is.
Now the whole platonic relationship thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, it can happen. It's okay. But it's not for everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that.
That's true.
Some people real possessive.
Yeah, and not only just that, you know, you have times where, like, for instance, I know myself. I don't really want to be too many friends with females because I know I'm an attractive guy at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, I'm attracted to females. I love females, so I'm gonna look at it like, dang, I might be cool today. I might not be cool tomorrow, so let me chill off that. So I try not to do it. Of course, you had a select few that, you know, you can make that exception for, you'll be okay with that, and there's nothing to it. But like new people now in my life, at the time I'm at now, it's hard for me to meet new people that I just meet on the strength of being out or something, and we just gonna be friends. I can't really do it because I know how much just my looks alone might have attracted you to me, or your looks might have attracted me to you. So it's going to be something behind that for me. So, but it is possible though.
Yeah, it's possible.
It ain't for me though. I'm just being real.
Ladies, listen up. You just heard from a man that's very self-aware. That come on now, he
I'm just being real.
He said,
You know
I
what he's
know
saying.
me.
He know himself.
Just being real, man.
Honestly, the way I think about it is I can deal with it, but I have to recognize what type of energy the person is giving off.
And that plays a factor.
So when I meet this person, before we get serious, right? When I meet this person, they got the hug, the greeting, how they communicate with the person, all that. If I get any hint of vibe that it's like, yo, y'all may have been feeling each other at one point.
Yeah, you can't be speaking spicy to me.
If I
think we about to just
see
be friends,
any
like,
of it, if y'all dancing, if we out in the about or whatever, and he dancing too close to you, if I see some stuff like that, I'm immediately like, hold up.
Yeah, don't be trying to throw it back on
You
me all
gotta-
crazy first day you meet me.
That
and then wanna be
man, that
friends.
man has
We
to
ain't
go.
doing that.
Send that man out of here. So no, I like. It's just all about the vibe, the energy that I feel that he's giving off to the woman that I'm with.
Right.
Like, and if it's a mellow energy, if it's a
he spit a whole different case on that. I wasn't thinking about from the female's perspective. I was just thinking about from our perspective.
Right.
My female, a lot of times, hell no. I ain't going for it. Now, it's a such thing as having friends. That's cool. But sometimes you gotta like, it's a respect level. That's all I'm looking for. It's a respect level.
Yeah.
Certain things is cool, certain things is not.
This just popped in my head. Let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna think about it while y'all answer. So let's say you're dealing with a female and she has a male friend, and she tells you, at this point they're just friends, but at one point in time,
oh no, he gotta go.
He gotta go.
I
see.
Fuck
You
that.
know where I'm
I ain't going for that.
Fucking
He
no.
gotta go. He gotta go.
Right.
Listen, man.
It's over.
I'm a male.
Yeah.
You cannot be around somebody. You can, but a lot of
It
times
would be weird.
you cannot. Yeah, I can't be around female I used to mess with or something all the time, and we cool, we hanging out. This ain't that, cause the moment I get in my mindset and I'm feeling good and I'm drinking or whatever I'm doing,
Yeah.
That should be like, I'm going out with Jawan. I'm going out with Jawan tonight. To any boy, any name. I'm going out with Tom tonight. And they like, whoa.
Bro,
that is a fear I feel like we have as men.
I tell her don't come back.
Right.
Talking
Like,
about?
imagine you in a situation like
looking
that.
at Tom eyes all night.
Right.
Yo,
Girl saying
feeling.
she going out with such and such,
And
and
I'm
you
in
dropping
bed.
her off to go do it, and like you like in your head like, yo, like what the fuck? Think I'm a clown?
Who the fuck is
like,
Tom?
All these different things is
I
going
witnessed a
through your head.
situation like that firsthand. I ain't gonna speak no names. I'm gonna say who it was. I ain't saying it was me, but yo,
Bro,
shit's crazy out here, man.
it really is.
People do what they want to do, and it's like I get it. Like you gonna live life. It is what it is. But some people, females, are very disrespectful. They will do whatever they want, and I ain't going for it. I tell everybody, I'm not the one. I'm not going for it, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you, just go ahead. Cause my thing is, for me, is like the first, like, I can't get cheated on. I get cheated on, you gotta go. Like, it's no in between. It's no in between.
I see you.
But if I did it, I need some sympathy. You gotta let me come back. Something. You gotta give me a chance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's just give it to me. You gotta give me a chance.
Hold up. You go, because I'm glad you said that, because you actually going into the next topic, which is how do you handle past relationships trying to get back? Whether somebody trying to get back with you or you trying to get
See,
back.
look, the difference is for me, and this is.
You gotta think about you trying to get back
I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is a biased opinion too.
All right.
This just is my opinion though. It's not. I don't care what everybody else thinks. My thing is this: if I cheat on you, 9 times out of 10, if I cheat, I'm not gonna say if I cheat. I ain't none of that. I ain't doing that no more in life. I've done it before. I ain't doing it again. But my if I cheated on you, and whatever girl, whatever, did I love that person? No. Would I give all this up? Even though kind of did in a sense. If you get caught up, you giving it all up for that person. Yes, I did, but if I could, I would take that shit back, or I would have never done it if I was smart as I am now. But at the end of the day, did I have any type of real feeling? No, I was just trying to get some ass for real. Let's just keep it a G.
Yo,
what episode was that?
he is speaking to what we said a couple episodes ago. You said exactly the same thing when we was talking about, bro. So I know what you're saying. You talking to me.
Y'all get it. So, but here's the thing. Now, if it's her cheating, that's a different topic. Cause I'm a grown ass man.
Now you go bananas.
And it's biased as hell. And I ain't gonna lie.
Bro.
But I just know the man in me. I'm never going for that shit if I find out. I can't, cause I can't look at you the same. I can't, because I'm like, damn, this is my woman. I look at a lady like, I expect you. This is my expectations, my opinion again. But I expect you to be ladylike. I mean, you could have a little fun on some cool shit, but the moment you cheat on me, it's like, man, I can't see past that. I just can't. Every time I look at you, I'm thinking about him. Like, how the fuck this nigga get?
Right.
Nigga, fuck my bitch. Excuse my language, ladies.
We be going through them thoughts as men.
Yeah, like
that situation, bro.
And that's just the how would you put this? That's the male figure in me, the testosterone in me. Like, hell no, and I ain't going.
Right.
I'm sorry, I would never submit to somebody cheating on me. That's all.
That's definitely out of it. No, I feel the same way. Like I don't know. as a person that was in that situation, and I talked about this in the past episode, I did that before.
Right.
Like now that I'm wiser, like Kel was saying, like I definitely could not deal with that. I can see how my actions played a part in what happened. And now I'm looking at it like, no, like that shit was definitely dead. I was dumb as hell for what I did, and I'm moving on from it. But I ain't taking that shit.
Y'all hear these cheaters?
Yeah,
That's how we doing. I never cheated, yo.
It's time.
I need to let y'all know.
You forgot. You once.
We old, man.
It's
time. It's about that time. Yo, Shafi next girlfriend, this is a heads up. There's a possibility you may be cheated on. Yo, keep it real. Sorry.
You gotta bring it back twice.
You might not never get a girl again fucking with us. Like, damn, I seen your podcast. What the hell going on?
Damn, bro.
Hey, we gotta say what it is, though. Niggas, we been through stuff. We gotta talk about
real
experiences.
Shit. Yeah. That's the only way I got over a lot of the shit that I went through. Like, I talk about it. It's cool. Like, I let it go.
I never could be in a relationship where a woman cheated on me. That would literally blow my mind. Like, cause I be thinking about, hold up, you letting another nigga touch you like I was touching you last week.
You let another nigga hit.
You let somebody else.
You said that was mine
here?
last week. You said it was mine.
You gave somebody else the go 3,000.
He was long digging her all night and you ain't know about it. While you was in bed just laying there.
Excuse my language,
but
damn, like, it's like, wow, like I can't fathom that. So like it just wouldn't process right in my mind, and I wouldn't be able to just keep it pushing. Like I would have to get away from you, because I would just be like totally like off you completely.
Yeah,
like,
it'd be a hurt piece too. Women don't understand. I know women be hurt when they get cheated on. But we be fucking destroyed.
Say, bro. That's what they say. Men be
way
more. They be
niggas be keeping a stone face, but when they by themselves, niggas be like, yo,
man, all your homies.
Drake is fucking playing.
You start thinking your homies hit your bitch, you know, bro.
Niggas have nothing to do with
that shit ain't fun, bro.
Talking about, I'm just saying, to do better. What
bro,
you mean,
I ain't going, bro. I'm sorry.
There crying to Drake.
I'm stone cold. Like, ain't going. Like, I am cold-hearted as a motherfucker. I loved you yesterday, and I don't love you today. That's the way I'm going, bro. I ain't got no rap for cheating, bro. It's over, bro. Can't.
Listen, y'all don't gotta be like us. We went through that, so you ain't gotta go through that. You know
I'm trying to teach y'all now.
Don't do it.
Learn your lesson. This is class. You're invited to class.
You know what's the worst part, though? The worst part is when you cheat, right, and you get caught up. Right? This is how I say it. When you get caught up, right? And then the situation, you break up with your girl break up with you, whatever, however that go. That moment when you realize, man, I fucked up. And you lose your girl, you really love that girl. That shit, bro, that shit's horrible, bro. I was hurt for like 5 months, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was out of it, bro. I was sitting there doing shit I'd never done before. Yo, where you at? Motherfucker at the store. Like, who there? Like, it was acting crazy, yo.
I ended up back in the basement, back home, bro, and it hit me.
It set
when
you
I looked
back
up at
so
I'm
much,
like, I'm looking up at the ceiling. I'm like, what? Because that's the shit I looked at for years. I'm like, damn, I really fucked up.
To the way, you feel me? Big step back.
Right, and I was talking with one of my old heads because I'm just trying to call something, like you saying. I'm trying to call somebody. I'm talking with my old heads. He like, yo, listen, you gonna be good. He said you're exactly where you need to be, and that was real shit. Cause I needed to be home.
You need to learn that lesson, and that's what we do. We go through things and we learn lessons and we grow from it, and then we pass it on. So our youngins that they don't need to do that. They don't need to go there, even though they don't listen nowadays. They do whatever they want.
Right.
So. But that's a big part of the show. You want to talk about that and get the young boys a little something different.
For sure.
So you find your outlets. In times of need. Even people, like you're saying, like we was telling y'all before in another episode, we were saying your friends may be your therapists. Like your family members may be your therapist. You just may need to hear some encouraging words to keep you moving. So pay attention to that.
Y'all wouldn't believe this, but me and this nigga Shop talk every single day.
That's a fact.
We talk every day, bro. Every day.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, now we're gonna jump into what type time. And for you, those of y'all who don't know what type time is basically a phrase that we use in Philly.
Yeah, what type time you on?
Yeah, like it's what are you doing? Like what the fuck is that? Like, yo, did you see that? Like what type time was he on? What was he thinking? Like, yo, so that's basically what type time is. And we gonna move on to our first topic, and I don't really think y'all recognize how crazy this is, but Elon Musk, Neuralink. He's literally, his trial started. It's basically a chip that they implant in your head, and it's supposed to help paraplegics and help you save like photo document memories and stuff like that.
That's what they say.
This shit is crazy. But get this. So they tested it on like what, 23 monkeys? So only 8 of them survived it, right? And then all of them had to be euthanized at the end of the day. Like they said, the pain that went through the monkeys went through was crazy. Like they had to drop them, bro. You know what's crazy about the next thing I'm about to say is human trials start what, next month? Are you serious?
Wow. If that man is putting chips in people's
You put all the monkey down. How many people we gonna put down?
He got some different type of money.
He do got different type of
FDA approved.
Right.
FDA approved.
So whatever trials he want to do, he got the money to conduct it. And the truth of the matter is, like, shit like this has been happening for years. People with money been doing whatever they want to do with no regard, and they free to do whatever they want. Like monkeys and rats and shit be getting tested forever now. So this shit is definitely different, man. We in a goofy time, but
Elon, what type time you on, bro? You about to honestly, cause you got the boy making the metaverse, and then now you got Neuralink to contest that. So Neuralink's supposed to he say it's gonna be better than the metaverse. You're literally gonna be just sign in from your head. Like what? We all about to be laying on y'all. Yo, y'all need to chill. I'll be totally honest with y'all.
We should have been doing this when I was going through school.
Photocopier,
you know what I had.
right.
Shit, that's gonna be easy as hell. Yeah, I got the Neuralink. I just want. I'm good.
I ain't even gonna tell nobody. They gonna think I'm a genius. Like,
like you done already?
Shit, I photocopied everything in my head last night.
Next Albert Kelstein, y'all.
Right. Like, honestly, like, I don't know what type time you on, Elon, but you need to chill. We don't need a future where we sit here on our backs for 7 hours logged into the Neuralink. We need to live here on this earth where you at right now and build on what you got right now.
Right. All because you trying to flex your bag. Like, you just want to flex your bag. Like,
bro.
That would be a fun video game experience, though.
Bro, what?
At the same time,
ain't nobody doing that, though. That's why you gonna be logged in for 7 hours straight. Bro. That shit gonna be amazing.
Imagine the war zone under the Neuralink. You be going crazy on that.
Bro. Oh, shit.
Yo, come get me up. I'm bleeding out. Damn. That's crazy.
Bro, that honestly would be crazy.
You know what's even crazier, man? The fact that we at the end of February, man, and this year going by so damn fast, and it's like, it feels like all the shit has been happening this month.
From the get-go.
It just feel goofy. Like, I mean, especially now we gotta talk about the situation in Ukraine. It's a lot of you know, different things going on there. Probably won't touch too much on that. But the fact that it happened during this month, like, it's like, damn, like we towards the last week of the month, and you know, whatever happened in Russia want to, you know, attack Ukraine, is just like, damn, yo, I haven't remembered a Black History Month this bad in a while.
Yo, they're not letting the black people in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all not letting them out.
They not letting the black people in Ukraine.
But it's crazy. They supposedly having peace talks today.
Okay.
Yeah, supposedly they're supposed to have peace talks today. I've been seeing that all over
They got the United Power. They got all the allies to team up and say, oh yeah, we ain't gonna give y'all nothing. And that shit actually hurts.
That's wild.
Facts.
People trying to get to safety. I saw a video of somebody holding a baby. Somebody's like pushing the person that's holding the baby back. It's like, damn, this is no rap.
I seen
black
I
people
seen the Russian tank run over the Ukraine boy in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, nothing happened to him. He came out uninjured.
Right.
But the tank literally ran the whole car over. It's crazy.
This is crazy.
Imagine this
No
happening in
remorse.
your city, bro.
Right.
Right.
You in your house, you got worried about the tank coming through.
Right.
That's crazy, bro.
But here's how I feel though, because like, all right, social media, we making jokes about the shit and everything like that. All right, it's cool because I'm laughing too at some of the stuff. But then I was thinking about it too, like, yo, damn, niggas would not be thinking it was so funny if it was
If
right
we was
outside.
there,
Like you said.
like if we was
It
actually
it would not be
there,
funny.
bro,
People
it
was
would
actually
not
going
be
through
funny.
some real
like,
shit.
Like, and it's and sometimes you gotta take a step back. So realize this, like, take a step back. When you be laughing, like, always take a moment and be like, yo, but seriously though, like,
This somebody else's worst
like,
moment.
this
really.
somebody else's
Yeah, we
worst
joking about it and
moment. So,
That's life for you, man.
Yeah, man, I feel what y'all saying. But you know, on a lighter note, we actually got a W this month also. I don't know if y'all saw the video. You know, Juwan Howard smacking that white man at the halftime in the Michigan and the Wisconsin game. So for those of y'all that don't know who Juwan Howard is, he's an ex-NBA player. In college, when he was in college, he went to Michigan and he played alongside Jalen Rose, and they were the Fab Five. You can Google it; it'll tell you everything. But back to the story. So I'm guessing Michigan had actually lost that game
They
when
lost.
this incident
They
happened.
lost. They lost bad, too.
They lost bad. So I guess tempers was flaring, whatever. It looked like something was said before they actually went to go shake hands, like they usually do at the end of the game. And so Juwan Howard is approaching the coach, who is white, to shake his hand. And I guess the coach said something to him or grabbed his hand. It looked like he touched him. And he was like, yo, don't touch me.
I think the assistant
The
coach
assistant
had walked
coach.
up afterwards, and he said he must have said something. I don't know how it all happened,
Right.
but next thing you know, black man made history.
He made history. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. He made history.
It was a meme I posted on my story. It was like Juwan Howard made history as the first black man to smack a white man and didn't lose his job. That shit was so funny.
Yes,
So
sir.
shout out to Juwan Howard for making black history.
shout out John.
But we don't condone that type of activity. But it was definitely a big moment.
We gonna take that W though.
Yeah,
we
we
gonna
gonna
take
take
that
that
one.
We're gonna take that one. We up one this Black History Month, but also we're down one because I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all climbing through the Popeyes for y'all ranch sauce.
Gotta do better.
Yo, this girl climbed through the Popeyes drive-through window. She climbed through that joint. They all watched her too. All the employees stood there and watched her climb through that joint. She walked up on board, snatched the wrench out his hand, and then ran back to the drive-through window. Right? Y'all thought that was over, right? No, it ain't over. She hopped in that joint and started twerking. Are you serious?
It get no worse than that.
Yo, y'all got chill.
You making us look bad, sweetheart.
Come on, Queen.
Over some wrench.
Come on, Queen. You drunk.
We love you. We sending our love to you right now because we know you better than that.
Real shit. What type of time you on?
What type of time?
Fuck is going on?
Took it way too far.
God damn.
For some damn sauce.
All for the sauce.
Them windows ain't that big. She climbed right through that joint.
That's dedication. I just wish we could put that dedication into something
Yo,
else.
put that dedication.
Like, what
yo,
the
real
fuck?
shit, bro. Put that dedication into
Facts.
whatever
Fuck.
business you want to start. Whatever you claim you want to do, put all that energy that you twerked in the fucking drive-through window with into that
Real
shit.
right.
Jesus Christ.
Misplaced energy. All right, y'all. So before we get out of here, we gotta follow up about Thursday, because Thursday we said we were starting a new segment, right? And that segment is called Triple Threat.
Ooh.
All right, so shout out to my basketball folks. You already
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm talking
You
about.
already know.
Let's get
You
into
already
it.
know.
I'm
You
with
already
it.
know.
I'm with
First
it.
love right here.
But for
First
people
love
who,
right there.
right, for people who don't know what a triple threat is, it's a basketball term for being able to attack from different angles. Let's just make it as simple as that, right? And so in this segment, it's going to be all sports related, right? We got 3 topics that we're going to go into, so that's what triple threat is, all right? So we actually going to start, being that we from Philly, let's talk about the James Harden trade.
James is here. What you mean?
The beard is here.
Yes, it is.
You know,
He's
they
here.
played 2
and he
games.
hooping.
You
He
know,
played phenomenal in both games.
And him and Embiid had 30. Y'all high.
And he got the rest of the players looking even better.
What you
he
mean?
does. He does.
Bro, he creates so much attention out there. It's not even funny. Now Embiid, how you gonna have to pay attention to the man himself, Embiid, and then also have to pay attention to somebody like James Harden, who literally cannot stop scoring if you don't play good defense.
Yeah,
But we still got to see the playoffs.
Right.
How that go.
2 games.
Regular season James.
No disrespect to James, and I know he's a legend, man. He's definitely going down in history, one of the greatest players ever. But at the end of the day, where it all counts and where we gonna care is if we get it done in the playoffs. We need one, James.
Show
Come
me,
on.
bro. Show
We
me.
need one.
We need one.
We need one.
Definitely.
You know you get buckets. We need them buckets in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
And they got,
We on that
they got
bullshit.
some mountains to climb too. Them Nets. And don't get it wrong, Giannis and them, they ready when the playoffs come. So
Oh yeah.
got
They
some mountains
always
to climb.
and then of course them Nets. We don't know if Ben Simmons ever gonna play.
I don't even want to talk about
Yeah,
him.
we gonna leave him out of it.
Yo, you know what is so funny that I thought about? So the James Harden trade, right? He get traded, whatever. Maybe like a couple days or a week after that, they talking about lifting the mandates in New York, right? So that means Kyrie's going to be able to play more. So I don't know if he felt like Kyrie wasn't playing and they wasn't going to be at their full strength, so that's why he left. But I'm wondering if he felt a little salty about that. Like,
I think what it is, it's a multitude of things because you got to think about it. KD got hurt this season, so he's been out for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Kyrie only could play part of the games. And
Which is
you don't,
dumb.
you're not 100% if that mandate is going to get lifted or not. But then again, being the type of player James Harden is, he's not a selfish player.
Oh no.
But
Great
score,
point guard.
if you look at it, his numbers went down tremendously.
and-
Not assists and rebounds maybe, but points wise. And reason being is because the other 2 players on the court, the 2 other stars, they can score at a high clip. And they're 2 of the best scorers in the game.
Right.
And not saying James Harden is not one of the best scorers.
They are, though.
But he may be behind them 2 when it comes to actually scoring the ball.
Yeah, they're a bucket.
But then it may not have been a selfish reason though. You might just
It
want
may
it
not
out.
have. I
Some
was
things
just,
not
I was
for
just thinking,
everybody,
yeah,
yeah.
it may not have been selfish, but I guess he did what's best for him, put him
he
in a
did
situation.
that once before.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
did.
like,
he
I
did.
feel like he was over that.
I think James
Yeah,
Harden
he-
likes being where he is not a whole bunch of stars. I could work with one person or 2 people. I think that's what he liked because that's all he ever had was one other star or you know, that he had Chris Paul, he had Russ. You know what I'm saying? Now they not the magnitude that Embiid might be with a James Harden. They're not. If you think about it, Russ has a similar style of play as James Harden. If you look at it, Chris Paul is a facilitator, even though he could get a bucket, but he's not gonna give you 25 a night.
Yeah.
Embiid is a big man. He can take the ball. He don't need the ball. He either way.
Right.
Spread the
And it
floor.
works. They could work together. Shaq and Kobe, like, it's perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
The question is it going to be enough to get it done?
Exactly.
Yeah, because you got regular season James out there,
Exactly.
and he always comes with it. He always comes with the sauce during the season. Y'all know that.
I like
James.
Maxey with them though.
Maxey
was getting
Ooh.
loose today. I was watching him
Past
play the
2
Knicks.
games.
Yeah, he was getting busy.
Getting loose. I
So-
think he could play his predominant role as a 2 guard, not really a 1. He's not really a 1. He's a
Right.
2 guard.
I see why they didn't include
he
him in the
scored
trade. now.
buckets.
I see why.
Yeah. No, that was the smartest move they
Yeah, I
could have
see.
did.
He a young bucket. He gonna keep on getting better and better. He gonna be a star in this league.
Yeah, I just only still feel like they missing a piece, like a big
One
man in
piece.
particular.
I would say
Oh,
not
yeah.
even a
'Cause
big
for
man.
Embiid.
I would say a solid small forward.
Mhm.
Somebody on the lines of, I would say, like a Paul George. Just that
So
third
they need-
star.
Again,
I ain't saying
Too
this
much
got
of a
me,
team,
but
too much
even
of
somebody
a
like
star.
Gordon Hayward,
Too much of a star.
I feel like we'll be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Hayward,
I
that's
feel
a
where you're
pick.
coming from.
That's
Yeah.
a pick.
Yeah. No, but all of that's yet to be seen. We'll see what they're gonna do. It's gonna be a tight race in the East.
Very tight race.
You know, this playoff should be very exciting. We got a couple teams in the play-in.
And I know y'all been seeing DeMar DeRozan lately.
Snapping.
Oh yeah, he's
Snapping. He's having the best year of his career, and he still might not even win MVP, and that's crazy.
Bro, his time with Greg Popovich changed his entire career. He literally said it. He said, yo, I see the game way different now. And you can see how he playing. It's just like he know where his spots is, and he know exactly how to get them.
And he be black.
He be black.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. I always thought he was a bucket, but now it's like, yo, all right. Y'all can't, nobody can stop him.
He ain't no
Nobody
little
can.
kid no more.
mid-range
You can't be
assassin.
guarded out there. That pump fake gonna get you every time.
He just hit a game winner last game.
Yup, they played Atlanta.
Yeah, he hit a game winner on them.
Yeah, he's fucking hooping. And man, shout out to DeMar DeRozan actually, because he was one of the leading athletes in the NBA to really start that mental health conversation. You know what I mean? To really take into account, like, we don't know what professional athletes got to deal with on the daily. You feel me? We just look at them as entertainment.
And we look at them like entertainers that got money, so they should be good. It's not always the case, man.
Exactly. We don't see what they feeling on the back end. We don't know what they going through at home.
Right.
And then especially like, when they play a bad game and we can attest to Ben Simmons and Philly here. You do something wrong, the fans ain't gonna like it, and that really you see how it can screw with an athlete's mind.
I'm still not giving Ben a
Russell
pass.
Westbrook. I don't give him any pass
give
at
him
all.
Ben a pass.
You getting on my nerves,
Bro.
You already know.
They play here on March 10th, bro. He's gonna get the craziest boos.
And he
when
might
they
not
play.
even
that's
play.
gonna be
He
strong.
might not even
Bro, he
come
not
to the
gonna
game.
play, bro.
He might not
He
even
might
come
not
to the
come
game.
though.
He might stay in New York.
But now his back hurt.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
I don't know.
Bro, this is some bullshit, bro.
He need to play that game though, honestly.
He do.
He needs to play. He need to play a game before that and then play that game. Because you need to get out of that. You need to get out of that. Forget what the boos are and all.
If he's a competitor, he definitely would want to play in the
Yeah, you see what Bron did when Miami played Cleveland again when he first left? He played through it, getting stuff thrown on the court and all that. He played right through it. Barbecued them. Here you go. There goes that man. Barbecue. Barbecue chicken served on a platter. We got y'all. Don't even worry about it. That's my man, Bron. Shout out to Bron, man. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, it's a lot of excitement, you know, with the playoffs coming up and trades and shit like that. And, you know, I just wanted to, you know, talk about what I'm seeing on social media, you know, and that's sports betting addiction. You know what I mean? And I'm bringing this up not to bash my guys that do that thing. Do your thing. Put your parlays in. I'm not judging. But what I'm seeing
Let
is...
me know where you got some rocks.
You get money.
You know what I'm saying? So where I'm seeing is becoming the issue is where, you know, you playing with money you don't even have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm seeing niggas tweeting, joking about losing a large amount of money, and I'm like, damn, I want you to get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put all your money in the pot and you don't even got it. You
They
feel
be
me?
joking. I'll be mad as hell when I lose. I'll
Niggas
be
be
posting. I'll be
sick.
yo, what the? Chris Middleton, you a bum. Like, I'll be drunk, bro. I'll be mad. What is he doing?
This shit is real, bro.
Bro, yo, I done bet and then literally sat there and bet $10. Like, I ain't even betting big.
Right.
Like, but you be sitting there and all your teams will win, and this will happen to every single one of y'all. All your teams will win, but one.
Right.
And it be the team that you thought was the sure shot. Bro, stop thinking you got short shots, yo. Bro, real shit. Y'all need to slow down a little bit on that bet and shit. If you gonna do that shit every once in a while,
Right.
chill out.
Slow
Because
down, man.
All right.
Let niggas be 2 rebound
If
shots.
you under,
Tick it up. That's a wrap.
if you ain't counting 100K a year, right? I'm gonna say 90. We're gonna boot 90K a year.
100.
And if you under 1,000 at least on FanDuel. Calm down, slow down.
Take it easy, big dog.
Because that means you're not betting super big. You're betting small, but you're just losing. So
losing.
yeah,
All
like,
your bets are not calculated.
but it's not that bad because if you're only under 1,000, you're actually doing okay.
Right.
Me, I'm over 1,000, so I could talk crazy, but I advise everybody don't do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Just place safe bets and smart bets.
Smart.
And when you place safe bets, it's actually easier to win that way. You just got to know how to do it.
Oh yeah, Sixers, and I'm betting on you because we got James Harden now.
Oh yeah,
what you thought? I'm betting on you now.
Take
You always
the
make me
Sixers
lose
every
my
night.
ticket. You always make
Sixers
me lose
every
my
night.
ticket.
Y'all can take the Sixers every night. That's probably guaranteed.
Odds
right?
definitely went up for them.
You and the Lakers, Sixers and Lakers, y'all made me lose all my tickets. $18,000, $20K, all those.
Lakers made me lose on my ticket, but
Yeah,
Bron
one-
did come
one-
through.
One loss, bro, from the Sixers and the Lakers. I had 2 tickets, 2 different times. From Jones was like $20K, bro.
Goddamn.
Couldn't believe it. I was like, yo, I swore these were short shots. They lose to like the Pistons.
Fuck. The hell
And
is
if
going
y'all
on?
watching basketball right now, nah, not the Pistons. So y'all know we in the last days of Black History Month. So I had this one question for y'all, and I've been thinking about it. Like, can you be pro-black and date outside your race? Is that possible?
Yes, I believe so. I know that
Sure.
the definition is no.
The
But-
definition definitely no.
I feel as though this just don't make sense, because if you're pro-black but somehow you end up falling in love with a Spanish woman or a white woman or anything, whatever, you ain't like you stop supporting black businesses and the black community, and
Right.
if you still doing that and pushing that, what's wrong with it?
Yeah, but can your partner fully support you in all your endeavors?
That depends on the person.
That's what
Right.
it's about.
Right.
It depends on the person though,
Mm-hmm.
because that person can be the biggest supporter you ever had. They could push it just as much as you want to push it, but you never know who
But
it
they
is.
say nobody can support you like a black. Nobody can really understand you like a black woman could. Nobody can understand a black man like a black woman could.
But then that plays a part in
So
saying,
can you really push? Can you really push a black man be pro-black with and you're not black, and you pushing that narrative, but you also they have to push theirs, so you would have to push their narrative as well because you're a part of them.
What you
So
think,
that's
Dre?
what I be thinking about. Like,
So what I'm thinking is, I feel like it will be a lot of work if somebody that you're dating is not black to explain everything, like, or what exactly the state of being you is. I feel like if I was dating somebody that wasn't black, I would want them to be at least a little bit educated, because having to go through every little detail, they're like, what does this mean, or how can I do this better as an ally or some shit like that? You know what I mean? I feel like it would definitely be challenging, but it can be done. But yes, I would say it would be a lot easier with a black one because they get it. You know, they in tune and they
and
know
that's true.
what
And
the
that's
fuck is going
but
on.
this is what my opinion is on that too. Yes, a black woman will get it. I agree wholeheartedly. But that, I feel like for me, your significant other is not responsible, because if they didn't grow up in that's like having a black woman that grew up in the suburbs and don't understand what it feel like in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different feeling. I can't blame you because you don't understand. Yo, when I'm riding through here, I keep my windows up. I don't really be talking to people just on the regular. Like, I ride through the hood with my head on the swivel. I have people tell me that, like, yo, why you always looking around? I'm like, because I'm from the hood and I'm uncomfortable at times.
That's what
I gotta keep aware of my surroundings.
Gotta keep
That's for
aware of
safety
your
reasons.
surroundings.
So, as far as like, that's why I say I don't agree with the fact that you can't be pro-black and then have a white woman or whatever. I don't think it's necessarily true.
I agree with you. I feel like, to your point, like you made a good point, in saying that, you know, you could definitely, people are lifelong learners, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So to say that, it would be a lot, that is kind of taking away the aspect of relationship. You're supposed to be giving to that. You're supposed to be putting into that person. If you feel like you're going to be with that person long term, then, all right, this is what comes with it. If they willing to learn, that's enough right there.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the point that we all coming to. that's how I feel as well. Like if the woman or whoever your partner is willing to learn who you are and really invest and understand what you come from and recognize and respect that, then you can move forward with that person. But it seems like we're running out of time once again. Oh man. But you already know, man. This is On the Sidelines Foolin.
Hey man, shout out to my guy, Cal, coming through with the topics.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. Y'all can follow me on the gram, Champagne Kels _.
Yo, fuck the Cal. He said I'm Champagne Cal.
There
What y'all mean?
is.
I better remember that one.
You're right.
If you ask me, all black everything you are. What you mean? All that shit. Delete all that shit. Delete all that shit.
And shout out the Gmail, twofoolinCrew@gmail.com. If you have any questions and comments, please send them there. Please send them there.
Appreciate
we want y'all questions. We already had some in the show. And shout out to the new hashtag that we have as well. OTS Foolin. That is OTS Foolin. Y'all got me stuttering out here. OTS Foolin. You already know what it is. We fooling out here. And best believe it's about that time to go. You hear what your boy downstairs. Ray Marley.
And the boy Cal, the BLK Swindlers.
Happy Black History Month. Y'all be safe.
Happy Black History
You already know
Month.
this on the Sidelines Foolin. We out of here.
That's how you fucking do a show, dog. That's how you fucking do it.
I had fun today.
Yeah, bro.